Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Geneseo High School for another contest from Western Big Six boys basketball. We have the visiting Galesburg Silver Streaks at 21-5, and the hosting Geneseo Maple Leafs at 7-15. I'm Coach Pat Mitchell. Next to me, I got the new kid on the block, Josh Steinis, and then, of course, the man behind the curtain, Keith Kenned's on the camera. But Geneseo gets the opening tip. Pierce dribbles to the top of the key. You know, we got when you're looking at conference standings, even though they're 21-5, 4 of those losses have come in conference for the Silver Streaks. So that puts them 4th in the conference standings behind Quincy, Rocky, and Moline. Bristol Lewis, top of the key. Little give and go with Nathan Van Brewstein. Like I mentioned before, Josh is the new kid on the block. You want to introduce yourself?
Well, I don't exactly know how.
It's the first time.
Yep.
Coach Reed was not able to make it tonight, so found Josh Steinis thanks to my son, Connor. He didn't want to do it, and I told him he needed to find somebody, and Josh stepped up. Josh is a sophomore here at Geneseo High School. This is his first attempt with the headset on and a microphone in front of him, so but we'll try to pick his brain as the night goes on. All right. Turnover by Galesburg. Leafs with the ball. That's Bristol Lewis on the right side. We got 6:50 to go here in the first quarter with no score yet. Pierce inside to Thomas Henson, up no good. Rebound was Jeremiah Babers, who outlets to Dre. All right. I remember this name from football, and it was a tough one.
Gypsiaco?
Gypsiaco. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Now I remember. That's why you're here, Josh. You got better eyesight than me, so you can read the small print.
Can't see far, though.
Galesburg does take a 2-0 lead with 6.5 to go in the first quarter. This is Pierce dribbling at the top of the key over to the baseline to Lewis. Lewis turnaround jumper in the lane is good. Nice little floater in the lane. Ties it up at 2 apiece.
We're playing great right now.
Yeah, so far, you know, that's number 12, Dominique with no good from 3. Leafs with the rebound. That's one of the things we've realized what I've realized through the year is if we're patient, work the offense, I mean, good things happen. But when we try to match the athleticism, like over Rocky Island, and we struggled. We got a little double dribble there. Yeah. On Lewis. Turnover for the Leafs, 5:40 to go in the first quarter. All tied up at 2. What you'll find is as the game goes on, I get to know their players a little better, and we'll hear their names more often. But this is Babers at the top of the key. He is their second leading scorer at 13 points a game. For 3, that's Dre, excuse me. Yeah, that's Dre Gypsiaco, 6'1" senior. Puts the Silver Streaks up by 3, 5-2. With just about 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Cotty on the wing. Lewis gets his pocket pick. This is Dre Gypsiaco all by himself for a layup. 7-2 Silver Streak lead. Yeah, as you do this, Josh, you just got kind of what we talked about earlier. You got to be careful.
Yep.
You know, got to be careful what you say. Keep it clean, son. Keep it clean. Yeah.
Can't be saying those things.
Yeah. But you'll get the confidence as you go. I know I was that way. You know, sometimes it's hard. You worry about saying stuff about your friends, and I get that too. Yeah. If you keep it positive, things will go well for you at the lunch table. Lewis dribbles inside the arc. Leaf swinging around. Pierce dribbles into the lane. Back out to Lewis, top of the key for three. No good. Rebound fought for, and it'll go to the Silver Streak. Nice job by Van de Woestijn trying to tip that thing out. Those are little things, try to keep the ball alive. Little things are going to help in the long run. This is Babers bringing it up the court.
Good defense.
Yes, very good defense. Oh, and taken right back by the Silver Streaks. Gypsiaco looking to Babers at the top of key, dribbles, and he travels with the ball. Now, the one guy we have not mentioned yet is Kane Derry. And he's 6'6" senior, number 33. He's their leading scorer at 16 points a game, almost 17 points a game. So I think this is the mask break that they've had this year, and they did last spring as well. So one thing I know about you, Josh, is you're new here to Geneseo. This is your first school year here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How'd you find Geneseo, and how are you enjoying yourself so far?
Well, my dad, he works here at Geneseo. He is the SRO, and well, so far at Geneseo, it's been very lovely. Great place. I've been loving the students, loving the school, everything about it here.
That's good. That's good. Of course, I'm prejudiced. I grew up here, so
Yeah.
I've felt that way, and I know it can be tough for somebody to move in, especially if after they've had a year of high school somewhere else. We won't mention where he went to before.
But Geneseo has been very inviting, I'll tell you that.
Well, that's one thing I've realized over time, that as long as you immerse yourself in the community, it's very helpful, and you've done that for sure. So coming out of the mass timeout, 3:49 to go here in the first quarter. We've got Silver Streaks with a 7-2 lead, but it is a Leaf ball, and Silver Streaks decided to go a little full court press, man-to-man full court press. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Dortch, Carl Dortch, 6'5" senior for Galesburg. Now they've softened up the press a little bit, but it is man-to-man for sure. There's Andrew Cotty with the ball, top of the key. Over to Lewis. Lewis dribbles to the baseline, back out to Van de Woestijn and to Cotty. This is that patient thing we're talking about. Let's just let the offense work, and after a while get some cutters, set a few picks, and maybe get some easy layups. Boy, that's a heck of a pass, but he traveled. I had that wrong. Yeah, Brock Ci is the number 4. My mistake. Sorry, Brock and family. Earlier, I called you Andy Cotty. Should know that better by now. It is senior night here at Geneseo. We've got to see everybody introduced. Very nice defense by Pierce, knocking the ball away. Ci with the ball right back across half court. Little spin move up and no good.
Now, Geneseo is missing one of their starters, Mason Lovig, who recently, his last game, hurt his ankle.
I'm glad. I did not know that. Right, Mason Lovig was one of the first guys off the bench. Excuse me, like you said, one of the starters, and brought a little energy to things, that's for sure. So he'll be missed. We'll see how it works. We got a tie-up. And back in the old days, they used to jump this thing again. Every tie-up, every that's why they call it a jump ball.
Yep. 23 just checked in for Galesburg.
Brock Ci active with the hands. He's on the 6'6" guy. He and Van de Woestijn did a little switch. Babers with the ball for the Silver Streaks. He's got Vandy Woestein going to try to take him to the hole. Nope, he finds outlet pass to, or finds Dominique, Ian Dominique on the wing, who shoots a three, no good. But we end up with a foul on Vandy Woestein on the rebound. That's Cotty on Babers. Babers, nice strong up to the hole for two. The Silver Streaks with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, up 9-2. This is Brock Ci across midcourt. Babers on him. Lewis with Dominique on him. Oh. Lewis up with the floater, good. Doubles Leafs total to 4. 9-4. Silver Streak lead with minute 30 to go here in the first quarter. That's Dominique with the three. That's the second three for the Silver Streaks here in the first quarter, putting them up by 8. Nice drive by Pierce, couldn't get it to fall. Silver Streaks right back down the court with the ball. Babers up for a fast break layup. It gives the Silver Streaks a double-digit 10-point lead with a minute 3 here to go in the first quarter. You know, that's one of the things we've noticed, you know, a couple weeks ago is we play pretty well for a while, and then little hiccup here and there, little hiccup here and hit there, and next thing you know, we're down double digits. But that's the one thing with the Leafs. They won't quit. They won't give up. They'll keep playing hard. You know, that's
a great part.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You know, you saw that with football. You know, with this past year, the guys play hard. That's for sure. You know, it's not because of effort. It's not because of effort.
We definitely need to slow it down a little bit and start using our big guys.
Speaking of big guys, looks like Galesburg has another big guy on the court. Number 40, Aaron Carl, 6'6" senior.
Galesburg has a lot of very tall guys.
6'5", 6'4", 6'4", 6'6", 6'5", 6'6".
Foxy eye with the ball.
Across midcourt. Hands it off to Bristol Lewis. And once again, there's a pick by Vandy Woestein. Opens up Lewis for a three. Can't get it to fall. Silver Streaks right back down the court. You can tell they kind of like to run. You know, the Leafs going to have to make sure they get back on defense.
Galesburg seems to be a very fast-paced team.
Yes, they are. Athletic for sure.
Oh yes.
And like you said earlier, with some height, you know, there's one where we get the ball and just got to keep taking care of the ball. And Bristol got pickpocketed, and Silver Streaks take advantage. Back up the middle of the court. Pierce to Cotty to Lewis. Finds Pierce way across court, open for a three, no good at the buzzer. So at the end of one, the visiting Galesburg Silver Streaks lead the Geneseo Maple Leafs 16-4. This TV50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Communications, Turpins of Geneseo, Buzzworks Automotive, Eric Henderson and Jolene Effnor of Country Financial, Central Bank, Vandemore Funeral Home, Hammond Henry Hospital, Vorak Pharmacy, Brian Garnett of Garnett Asset Management, and Farmers National Bank. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast. We're here at Geneseo High School with a Western Big Six matchup with Galesburg visiting Galesburg Silver Streaks and the hosting Geneseo Maple Leafs. Josh, you survived your first quarter.
Yeah, tried my best. A little nervous, but
that's all right. That's all right. Like confidence, experience is the best teacher, and once you gain some confidence, then I don't know if we'll be able to keep you quiet.
Yeah. I'm a big talker, but right now I've stepped up to the plate and I have yet to swing.
Good analogy. Good analogy. Leafs inbound the ball here to start the second quarter. This is senior Anthony Pierce into senior Broxii. It is senior night here for the Leafs. We saw all the basketball seniors introduced along with the cheerleaders and senior members of the pep band, and a nice little opening, pregame ceremony. Looks like we got Zach Roque on the court. In for Nathan Vandy Boestein. Thomas Henson on the court as well.
I think you were right about earlier on how we need to slow down and start looking for those open guys.
Right. Thomas Henson working hard against the much taller Derry. Oh, very nice. That's good team defense there. Guys helping out on the open. Bristol Lewis comes down with the ball. Yeah, one thing when you slow down, I know a lot of people would like that offense, fast break stuff, and it is fun to watch. But when you're trying to win and athletically you're overmatched, you slow things down. You do what's called shorten the game.
Yep.
And try to give yourself a chance in the fourth quarter.
It doesn't have to look pretty, but a win's a win.
That's right. That's exactly right. Ball knocked out by the Silver Streaks. Geneseo ball. Roque over on the right wing. Throws it out of bounds. Throws it to the Galesburg bench. Galesburg ball. I think he was anticipating he had two Geneseo guys there, and he threw it right to the middle.
We need to start looking for some better looks here. Just slow it down, take your time. Don't rush anything.
There's Derry taking it hard to the hoop. Roque goes up, want to make sure. I don't know if Derry was planning on dunking it or just, going to, nice little layup. But Roque made sure that ball didn't go in the hoop. I don't mind that foul. Like I said, Derry for the Silver Streaks is their leading scorer, but that's his. That would be his. What do we got? First. His number's not up there. I believe that's his first 2 points of the night with those two free throws.
Now, a foul like that, it's pretty great. Make them work for the free throws. Don't just give them a free layup.
6:45 to go in the second quarter. Streaks now up by 14, 18-4. Applying some pressure in the backcourt. Broxii works his way across midcourt. Thomas Henson dribbles into the lane, looking for a left-handed layup, and it's good. He gets and one. Very nice job by Thomas Henson going to the hoop. Not really a scoop shot, but made sure that the big 6'6" Galesburg Kane Derry did not get a piece of that. So Henson goes to the line for one.
Like I said, it doesn't have to look pretty, but that's how it works.
Agreed. And a very nice touch on the free throw. Nice little soft, good rotation. 18-7 is the streak lead with 6:30 to go in the second quarter. Well, we're going to have a offense, a little moving pick. Might be 33 was in the vicinity. Nope, on 12 on Dominique. That will be his first, team fourth. Streaks with 14 fouls, Leafs with just 2. I'd sit here, I know you're still in high school yourself, but just love watching high school basketball. These guys have walked the halls of the school all day long, knowing they got a game that night, and it's just, and you've done it with football. It's just sometimes it's hard to focus on a Friday, but you better.
Yes.
But you better do it, grade-wise.
Yeah. Especially when you got a big test or something like that. It's hard to focus on other things like that.
Lewis gets fouled. He's at the free throw line. Good with the first one.
The only thing I I will always stand by as soon as that first play goes by, whether it's football or basketball, all the nerves come out.
Oh, yes. Lewis good with the second one. Gets the streak lead out of double digits. It's 18-9 now. CI pressure in the ball. Got Tate Hager in here now. I know last couple weeks ago he was hurt. I tell you, the big guy can, Derry for the Streaks can handle the ball. The Gypsiaco misses a three and gets his own rebound, dribbles in and up and gets fouled by Zach Roki. So he'll shoot and one. Streaks lead 20-9 with 5:37 to go here in the second quarter.
Gypsiaco was a football player as well.
Oh, yeah. That free throw's good. He's a good player. He really was.
Very well, very athletic.
All right, find Henson open up with the left hand, no good. Gypsiaco with the rebound, over to Babers. Babers dribbles to the lane, up and good with the layup. Leafs look like they're going to take a full timeout, down 14 here with 5:17 to go in the second quarter.
Smart. Give the guys a breather, make them calm down a bit.
Right, right. But you see what I'm talking about with the athleticism. You know, I mean, if you try to match their athleticism, it's not going to go well.
Yeah.
So you got to do what you do best. You know, you got to try to find something that's working for you and go from there.
Run hard, play hard.
Yep. Yep. Like I said earlier tonight was senior night festivities in the pregame. We got introduced to the senior basketball players. That would be number 4, Brock CI, 11, Andrew Cotty, 14, Anthony Pierce, 15, Thomas Henson, and Zach Roki, number 33, and 44, Nathan Van de Boestein. Hager inbounds to CI. CI will bring it up court. Galesburg just some token pressure. Hager back to Lewis. Lewis dribbling the lane. And his layup is no good. What are we going to have? Look like a jump ball, but we're going to call it on Galesburg. Galesburg, number 23, with the team's 6th foul. 23 is Carl. Lewis with the long 3 is good. What I know, you might not know this, but I used to be a 3-point shooter too.
Really?
In my college days.
Yep.
And once you get a taste of it, sometimes they just start falling. I mean, everything looks good. Anyway, Streaks with Streaks adding to the lead, 25-12, 13-point lead.
Back when I played, I wasn't a shooter. I was just a rebounder. That's it. I didn't do much.
I like guys like you.
Yep.
That meant more shots for me.
Yeah. I was the guy that didn't care how many points I had. If I had 12 rebounds, I think it was great.
Yeah, back in the old days, there was a guy named Will Rogers who never met a person he didn't like. Well, I was like that with the basketball. I never met a shot I didn't like. All right, need to get back to basketball here.
Yep.
That foul is on Bristol Lewis. And Carl Dortch to the line for the Streaks for shooting 2. First one's good. Back to a 14-point lead. That's been the high so far. Dortch with the second. He's got a nice rotation on the ball too. Largest lead of the night so far for the Silver Streaks at 15, 27-12, with about 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
We really do need to just find that rhythm, start finding that thing that's been working.
Yeah, we've talked before in other games how, at this point, you don't necessarily have to be tied at halftime, but you sure would like the lead inside double digits, into single digits. Right now we're down 5, mass timeout right now. We're down 5 and, just slowly but surely just chip away at that. It takes stops though, and what I've seen tonight is Galesburg's pretty good at taking advantage of mistakes.
Oh yes. They're very fast with not only offense but defense as well. They're very athletic.
Right. They go from defense to offense in a hurry. Yeah. 3:37 to go here in the second quarter. With our quarterly mask break. It's I think I counted 8 or 10 senior cheerleaders.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Just shows how involved Geneseo is with everything.
Right. I know it's been a couple years since I've heard this stat, but I know a few years ago during the fall, I believe, it was like 75 to 80% of the students were involved in something.
Oh yeah.
Of the whole student enrollment.
Geneseo is a very involved school.
Yes.
Everything you're in, it just feels like family.
Yep, that's the hope. That's the hope. All right, Galesburg inbounds the ball. Once again, 15-point lead with 3:30 to go here in the second quarter.
Great defense.
Vandy Bluestein denies the inbound, or denies the pass. Tate Hager with the ball. Might be a dunk. Yep. Babers to Derry for the dunk. That was being a good teammate, giving that ball up so your other teammate could be a hero.
Very unselfish.
Yeah, unselfish. That's what the word I was looking for. There's a reason why you're here, Josh. Galesburg's Derry dribbles it off his knee, out of bounds. 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. With Streaks with a 17-point lead, 29-12.
Now for Galesburg's 33, he's very big, but he is very fast and athletic. He's been everywhere.
He's got some ball handling skills, which is, for a big guy, you don't necessarily see that a lot in high school. 3-point attempt by Pierce, no good. Vandy Bluestein with the rebound, goes back up strong, gets blocked by Derry. Bristol Lewis can't quite come up with it, but Galesburg knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Geneseo ball. 2:26 to go in the second quarter. Silver Streak lead. Tate Hager will inbound the ball. Finds Bristol Lewis. Lewis cross court to Cotty. Back to Lewis on the wing. Back to Cotty near the lane. There we go. Now that was outstanding ball movement right there. Outstanding. Finding Pierce on that left wing for a 3. 29-15 is the Silver Streak lead.
Slowing it down and making sure that open shot is nice and clear.
Yep. There's Derry for 3. That nice high arc. And with him being 6'6", it's hard to get you got to get a hand in his face. You're not going to block it.
Yeah.
And you try to get a hand in his face. Tate Hager with the ball driven to the lane. Back out to Pierce, back out to Lewis. Lewis into the lane. Over to Pierce. Nice little floater. Very nice. Nice touch on that. 32-17 Silver Streak lead with 1:15 to go here in this first half. Babers driving baseline, throws it back to the middle, and Andrew Cotty with the steal. Bristol Lewis stops at the three-point line and pops a three. 12-point Silver Streak lead, just under a minute to go here in the second quarter. You know, we kind of said that earlier, you know, once you hit the first three, sometimes the other ones follow pretty soon thereafter.
If he gets hot, he will,
yes.
He will shoot everything.
That's a nice look inside for Gypsiaco. Up to that. I didn't see who called that timeout. Must be Galesburg with the 30-second timeout is what I saw. I'm not totally sure why they would call that timeout now. Galesburg's up by 14, 34-20. Unless obviously coach didn't see something or saw something that he liked or didn't see something he wanted to see. You know, I mean, that's, get it straight now while it's fresh on your mind.
Maybe he's thinking that he can get a couple more points in for his team here.
That's very possible, right? You know, we are getting close to regional time.
Yep.
Speaking of that, the Wrestlers regional is tomorrow. They won conference last week at Wharton Fieldhouse by 3 points. The girls basketball team, they clinched conference last night. So, I mean, there's some good things happening here at Geneseo High School with our athletic teams. Can't forget about the bowling team advancing the sectional. I know they're out now, but that was pretty exciting. I believe it was Gabe Durnell was the regional champion for that in the bowling. So lots of good things here. 21 seconds left. Foul called on Gypsiaco. That'll send Bristol Lewis to the line.
If we can lock down just a little bit more defense, I think coming back after the second half, we can close the lead down quite a bit.
Lewis is up, no good, and there's going to be a foul on Nathan Van de Woestijn, pushing off, going after that rebound. That's Nathan's, looks like his first. Yep, get him out, make sure he doesn't get another one in this last 19 seconds of the first half. Babers across, yeah, they're playing for one. Gypsiaco from three, no good. Got 2 seconds left, 1 second left. Pierce lets it fly. On senior night, that'll be a great memory for Anthony Pierce forever. Forever. Wow. And that was no backboard, no help on that. Holy cow. Mr. Kennett, this is where we need instant replay. That was phenomenal. Outstanding, just outside half court for Anthony Pierce. I know it only cuts the lead to 11, but that's exciting. That was good stuff. Well, at the end of one, Silver Streak's lead 34-23 over the Geneseo Maple Leafs. As we go into halftime, we'd like to thank our sponsors. This TV 50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Communications, Turpins of Geneseo, Buzzworks Automotive, Eric Henderson and Jolene Effnor of Country Financial, Central Bank, Vandemore Funeral Home, Hammond Henry Hospital, Vorak Pharmacy, Brian Garnett of Garnett Asset Management, and Farmers National Bank. Please thank our sponsors for their support of the TV50 broadcast. We're back here at Geneseo High School Gymnasium to start our second half of this Western Big Six boys basketball game between Galesburg Silver Streaks and the Geneseo Maple Leafs. I'm Coach Pat Mitchell. Alongside me is sophomore in high school Josh Steinis with his maiden adventure behind a microphone, and of course we've got Keith Kennett on the camera. Leafs are trailing by 11 after an exciting finish to the first half. You just don't get to see many half-court plus shots. So by Anthony Pierce cut the Streaks lead to 11. Geneseo with the ball first. Vandy Wustein dribbles towards the lane, back out to Lewis. Lewis on the baseline. Great spin move up and good. Back into single digits. 34-25 with 7:30 to go here in the third quarter. Josh, what do you think of that? Do you see many half-court shots?
Oh, not like that. That was exciting, especially for his senior night. It was great.
Yeah,
great for him.
Yeah, on his senior night, you betcha. You probably sat at half court before and just throwing the ball up over and over and over. Lewis with another floater in the lane, cuts the lead.
Getting hot here. It's great.
Cuts the streak lead to 7, 34-27 with just under 7 minutes here in the third quarter. Babers with the basketball drives to the baseline, gets stopped there. That's Dominique. Dominique with the three-point basket, right back to a 10-point lead for the Silver Streaks. Leafs working the ball around, trying to find an open shot. Henson to the lane, finds Pierce out on the wing for a three. Right back to a 7-point lead for Pierce. Like we kind of mentioned first half, that confidence breeds confidence.
Yes.
Once you start hitting a couple, a lot of times many follow after that. Oh, that's a nice scoop shot by Babers, who gets fouled.
Just slowing it down is going to change it a lot. Get those open shots going.
He gets fouled by Andrew Cotty, which is his team first of the second half. Babers will have his and one here. Short. Vandy Wustein with the rebound, right to Lewis. This is Henson for three, no good. Pierce with the rebound. Back out and around to Lewis at the top of the key. 9-point lead for the Silver Streaks. Under 6 minutes here in the third quarter. Boy, you don't see the big boy out usually shooting that. Nice little 12, 13-footer for Nathan Vandy Wustein. Cuts that lead back to 7. This will be the first time Geneseo has in a long while to try to get it under 7. Throw the ball away in the middle of the lane. That's Egyptiaco right back down with the layup. Back to a 9-point lead for the Silver Streaks. 5-10 and counting here in the third quarter.
It's little things like that that lowers the confidence and starts changing the play a little bit.
Yeah, changes momentum, that's for sure. That's a long distance shot, short by Pierce. Galesburg with the rebound. We're going to get a blocking foul on Nathan Vandy Wustein. Might have moved his hips a little bit as Derry was going to the hoop.
We need to get our defense working here.
Right, that's 3 on Vandy Wustein. Team second. All the sweat on the court. Try to dry things off. So Derry at the line will be shooting 2. Once again, he is the Streaks' leading scorer. He has 7 tonight. He averages about 16, almost 17 points a game. First one is good. Lead back to double digits for the Streaks. CI in for Vandy Wustein. Derry with the second. Says no, we're going to get a lane violation. think they might have called that on Derry being over the line a little too soon. So Leafs will get the basketball with 4:55 here to go in the third quarter. Bristol Lewis will bring it up. Little token half court. Not even pressure really, but man-to-man defense for the Streaks. Lewis drives to the lane. Up with a little floater. Looks like Galesburg wanted a little pushing off with the arm, not getting the call.
It's a great strong shot though.
Yes, I like when they go up strong. Baber's back the other side, up strong, and he gets fouled. It'll be a 10-point lead with Babers at the line. That foul is on Andrew Cotty, his second. Team foul number 3 for the Leafs. No team fouls yet on Galesburg this half. The end one is good. 11-point lead. 11-point lead for the Silver Streaks. Roxy bringing the ball up across midcourt.
Oh.
Tidy to Pierce at the top. Henson on the left wing. Mr. Lewis has it tapped away, but picks it back up. Drives baseline up and gets swatted away by the 6'6" Kane Derry. That's pretty good help defense.
He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's a good player. Way out top to Henson over to CI on the right wing. Back to Lewis up top. Looks like, looks like Galesburg defender got a piece of that. Egyptiaco dribbles to the hoop and gets fouled. That's just hard to defend. He is hard to defend.
Them as a team, they're not slowing down whatsoever.
That's a third foul on Angie Cotty, team 4th. Tate Hager looks to come in and replace him. First free throw is good. 12-point Galesburg Silver Streak lead with 3:40 to go in the third quarter.
Another big guy checking in.
Right, they replace 5'8" with 6'5". That's it's a nice luxury. Yeah. Oh, looks like they're pointing to something on CI's jersey. I don't.
Seems to be
might
blood.
Be a little blood. Yeah. Not sure from whom.
They just go get him a different jersey.
Looks like we got. Not sure what they're doing here with the mat. They're going to use a mask timeout here to help with that, or. In wrestling, it's blood time. I know how that works. Basketball, I'm not totally sure.
I think they may just use the mask time out here just to help out with it.
Sure appears that way, and it looked like coach is running towards the locker room. Probably what you said. Find a
different jersey.
All right, here's. Ooh, 3 for 3. Missed it by that much. Missed it by 87. I needed to buy more.
Yep. Should have just had me buy you some. Give them all to you.
3:40 here to go in the third quarter. We've got our mass timeout. Can't tell who the winner is.
How does that exactly work?
Stacy Bowers.
Is this a different number jersey?
I believe that is allowed in basketball.
They just change it?
Right. Or not. What is he? 25.
They just change it on the sheet.
Yep. Brock CI is now 25.
Oh, not yet. He's a senior.
Right. Right. I'm glad I'm glad that he didn't have to come out for good there.
Yeah.
And I'm also glad they used the mass timeout, didn't force the Leafs to take a timeout.
Yep.
That's a Gypsiaco up with the second free throw is good. Back to a 11-point lead for Galesburg. Now a little more pressure on the ball as we go. Ooh. Tate Hager dribbles to the middle, looks for an outlet pass, finds Nathan Van de Woest.
Wow.
Another 13, 14-footer for Nathan Van de Woestijn.
He's having a great senior night, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Back to an 11-point lead for the Silver Streaks. Dortch to Babers at the top of the key. Babers dribbles, finds Derry open for three, no good. Henson with the rebound, right to Lewis. Lewis pushes the ball, cross-court pass to Tate Hager, puts up a three, and good. Tate Hager with the three.
That's a big shot.
An 8-point lead for the Silver Streaks with 2:50 to go here in this third quarter. And out of bounds. Chance to cut it to 6 or 5. Leafs have been as close as 7 this quarter, but haven't quite been able to get over that 7-point hump.
I think we got some great momentum right now, though.
Yes, indeed. That's, momentum's such an interesting thing. How fast it can change.
Checking in for Vandy.
Right. On the court for the Leafs now, we've got Hager and Lewis, Pierce, CI, and Henson. They are playing man-to-man, and they got 6'6". Galesburg, 6'6" Derry on 5'9" Tate Hager. Pierce looking for an opening, drives the lane. No, just short on his layup. Lewis comes to the middle lane, can't quite get the floater to fall. Galesburg with Egyptiaco with a three is good. Every time we come knocking on the door, Galesburg they don't want to open up.
They're not slowing down.
All right. And they've got an answer. Back to 11-point lead for the Streaks. That's Pierce with the ball in the wing. Works his way for an open three. Short. Derry with the rebound. Finds Babers. Babers right up the court. Nice little spin move. Up and no good. Derry cannot come down with the rebound. Leafs do. Leafs back down court. Hager comes up, little flurry of action there. Gets a foul called on Egyptiaco. That is Galesburg's first of the half. They went almost a full quarter. There's 1:10 left in the third quarter without a foul. But that's their first of this second half. Leafs down 11 with the ball. CI, don't adjust your television set. He had to change jerseys from 4 to 25. Big time float in the lane, no good. Trying to get it up and over the taller Galesburg players. .58 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Hager just gets it in on time to Henson. Pierce with the ball, finds Lewis.
He needs to slow down and try to look for those open shots.
Right. See if we can get a cutter or find an open three, or
don't force anything you don't need to.
I think they're going to call that on, on the second Egyptiaco. This is Alex Egyptiaco. He's number 15. Number 5 is Dre Egyptiaco.
Very talented brothers, I'll say that.
Yep. Very talented twins. Looks like Anthony Pierce will go to the free throw line, shooting 2 free throws. Pierce, first one up, and good. Second one, no good. 10-point streak lead with 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Dominique for 3. If they're not over 50%, they've got to be close to 50%.
Oh, yeah.
Shooting threes.
Injured player?
Yep, looks like Tate Hager might have taken a elbow or a forearm or something to the back of the head. Nathan Van de Woestijn will come in for him. 13 seconds left. Nathan with the 3 fouls. You don't want him to get that 4th one here, but less of a chance on offense. Lewis short on the 3-point attempt. At the end of 3 quarters, the visiting Galesburg Silver Streaks lead the hosting Geneseo Maple Leafs 53-40. This TV50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Communications, Turpins of Geneseo, Buzzworks Automotive, Eric Henderson and Jolene Effnor of Country Financial, Central Bank, Vandemore Funeral Home, Hammond Henry Hospital, Vorak Pharmacy, Brian Garnett of Garnett Asset Management, and Farmers National Bank. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV50 broadcast. Well, Josh, you've made it through 3 quarters of basketball, sitting behind a microphone, and you're still here.
Yep. Haven't passed out yet.
We didn't. We didn't scare you away. That's a good thing. You never know.
Never know.
Everybody had to start somewhere.
Yep.
Welcome back to Geneseo High School for Western Big Six basketball. We're ready to begin the 4th quarter with the Galesburg Silver Streaks up 53-40. Galesburg will inbound the ball. You know, we've learned that Galesburg, you know, they're 21-5, all 4 losses in the Western Big Six. So depending on where they go regional-wise, which I'm not sure yet, I mean, they have a chance to make a little bit of run in the postseason.
Yes.
Whoops. Nice job by Brock Ci hustling after that. Well, and also for Drea Gypsiaco. Because if Brock comes up with that, that's Geneseo ball.
Yep.
But, all right.
Quick, easy bucket.
Easy, yep. Lewis to Henson. Henson to Pierce on the right wing. You know, once again, Galesburg in the man-to-man. They've been there all night. Oh, Thomas Henson with the 3. So I don't know if Babers slipped on something or tripped over something or what, but that makes it a 10-point Galesburg lead thanks to Henson's 3.
Now that looked pretty.
Yes, nice rotation on that ball. Drea Gypsiaco into the lane, back out to Babers. Ooh, that one's going to be, that one's on Nathan Van de Woestijn. That's his 4th. Team 5th here in this second half. Alex Gypsiaco goes to the line for 2. First one rolls in. Puts the Streaks up by 11. and 12. Looks like Vandy Woostein's coming out. Cotty coming in. I believe Cotty's got 3 fouls as well right now. Vandy Woostein has 4. Trying to save him. Hopefully we can cut into this Galesburg lead here.
All it takes is a little momentum, though.
Does. It does. That's the one thing, too, with the 3-point shot in this era. You can get back into games in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas Henson wanted to, just couldn't quite get the handle on it. Lewis drives to the lane and is fouled by Dre Egyptiaco. That'll be, looks like 4 on the board. That's his 4th, team 4th here in the second half.
I wonder how many times he would have struggled with that name if I wasn't here.
I know. It would have been well, I would have had to listen to Johnny McCracken call his name over the PA and figured it out from there. Use my resources.
Yep.
You happen to be the quickest resource. Lewis on the left wing. Henson doesn't take the 3 from the top of the key. Cotty drives to the lane, back out to Henson. Over to Lewis. Lewis in the lane, can't quite get one up the fall. Derry for Galesburg floats through the lane and trying to figure out who to call the foul on. They're counting the basket and they're going to call it on Broxia. That'll be his first, I think.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
First with that number.
Right. The and one is good for Derry. Puts Galesburg up by 15. That's what we're talking about. Just like that, you went from 7, to 12, and then you cut it back to 8, and now we're at 15-point lead for Silver Streaks with 5:45 to go in the 4th quarter. They're playing that man-to-man defense, and they're really good with the help defense. They do a nice job of keeping their head on the swivel.
I wish we had another big man like them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're averaging at least 6'2".
Oh, right now, yeah, on the court.
I got 6'5", 6'6".
See, look at the help, yeah. Nice. Thomas Henson with another lefty runner. Up and good, but right back down the court is Galesburg. They're going to call that offensive on Derry. Coming baseline. I'm not sure who that was that stood their ground there.
That was Andrew Cotty.
Was Cotty? Outstanding. Great leadership by the senior. That's tough to do.
Especially when he's on 3 fouls.
Yeah.
Chance to be your 4th.
Yeah. Underneath 5 to play here in the 4th quarter. Galesburg up 13. Long 3-point attempt in and out by Bristol Lewis. Galesburg with the rebound, right back down the court. Alex Egyptiaco to the rim. No good, but they're going to say who threw a hit. They're going to say Thomas Henson threw a hit. And Egyptiaco is going to get to shoot 2. That's the 7th team foul on the Leafs. Galesburg has 5 this half. 4:41 to go here in the 4th quarter in the ball game. Egyptiaco's first free throw is up and good. Back to a 14-point lead.
Are these brothers seniors? Or?
They're twins, seniors. Second one's up and good. The largest lead again for Galesburg here at 15. Yes, they're seniors. And in fact, number 1 is the senior, Babers. Both the Gypsiacles are seniors. The Dairy is a senior. So, I mean, this is a team they've been looking forward to for a while, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Just one big class, and they're all athletic.
Right, right. You got to mix in a couple younger ones, and you know, I mean, when you're able to do that, that's when success is bound to happen. Full timeout by the Leafs.
If you get too comfortable though with those seniors, that next year you're going to be struggling a little bit.
Right, right. I know football-wise, we used to always try to, well, softball-wise, from head coach in there, about midway through the season, we tell the juniors and everybody else that they had to start thinking like seniors, because seniors, you know, your time is coming to an end, you know, and you don't want it to end. You want it to go on as long as possible. Where sophomores and juniors and freshmen, they still have more years yet to play. So, so when you got a good group of seniors, you sprinkle in a decent group of juniors behind them, and a lot of chance for success. That's true in any sport.
Especially me being a sophomore, it was big for seeing all these seniors and playing the games with them. Most of the time, you're just going out there for them. You know?
Right.
It's their last game playing each other, playing with each other even.
Yep. Yep. I mean, yeah, that last game sometimes is hard to swallow.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Shed a lot of tears.
We were all crying.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
Yep. All right, Galesburg's ball. 4:26 to go here in the ball game. Galesburg up by 15, 60-45. Ooh, I think the original block was good, but then he came down on the head, and Thomas Henson gets called for his second foul. Team 8th.
Now, how does that work if you have hair like number 12, Giussiaco? If you just tap the head, does that count?
That'd be officials' discretion, I'm sure. You know, that's one of the reasons, like in softball, baseball, you have to have your jersey tucked in.
Yep.
Because if it's out flapping, you get hit by a ball, you know.
How does that work?
Yeah. So Dort's first free throw and second free throw are both good. The largest lead by the Silver Streaks now is 17, with 4:16 to go in the ball game. The Silver Streaks are at their average, their game average points per game. They average 62.5 points per game. Average given up 54. CI dribbles to the lane. Oh, finds Cotty. Finds Cotty and a little up and down and travel. Just wasn't sure. He wanted to take that three, and he caught the guy flying by. Hesitated and just couldn't do anything with it from there. Hoping he could find somebody open and couldn't find it. This is the mask timeout, the fourth quarter mask timeout, with 3:59 to go in the ball game. You know, I'm not. I'm really curious about the mask timeout when I don't see any players wearing the mask.
Yeah,
I mean, not over their mouth anyway, but you know, it's just kind of like a free timeout for everybody.
Lets everyone calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Lets everyone's nerves settle.
Yes. So, but I mean, that's the way they call it, the way they run it. Take advantage of it.
Yep. I don't think anyone's really complaining about it.
I know when I'm climbing these bleachers, I have to take a mask timeout about halfway up. You know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
But, yeah.
I think when you've been around these guys for so long and you're constantly practicing with them, I feel like you're immune to each other.
Right, yeah. Yep, good point. Good point. This will be the Streaks ball. I mean, I know it's a 17-point lead, 4 minutes left. Now it looks like it's going to be a Streak victory. Leafs going to have to hit a number of threes and get a number of stops to make it close. Well, they find Derry down the lane. He's up and good, and Cotty with the foul. Once again, He's pretty athletic for 6'6".
Oh, yeah.
Got some good ball handling skills. That is the 4th on Cotty. Vandy Wustein with his 4 fouls comes back into the game. Gary at the line to shoot the and 1. And it rolls off the rim.
Now, we've played well, but it's just the turnovers and the fouls that have just been really killing us here.
We have a tendency to play in spurts. You know, and I know sometimes as a coach, it's you know how good you can be if you can find that consistency and play like that all the time. It's just hard to do. Oh, Gypsiaco wide open down the court. Brother doesn't throw it to him. Brother instead goes coast to coast with a layup. 21-point Galesburg lead, 66-45. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Pierce short on a 3. Babers with the rebound. He's going to get fouled by Pierce. So Babers will go to the line for 2, just under 3 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Honestly, I'm okay with that foul. Make them work for the free throws.
Make them work.
You know?
They give you 5, right?
Yep.
They give you 5. Babers' first free throw.
Perfect. You win that.
Off the back iron. We talked about earlier, Galesburg will go 6-4 now. Oh, excuse me, they're 6-4 coming into this game in the Western Big Six. They will now move to 7-4. Not knowing what Moline and Rocky and Quincy have done tonight. Babers does hit the second one. 22-point Galesburg lead with 2:50 to go here in the ball game. Cotty on the wing, finds Pierce. Pierce up with the 3, no good, little long. Cotty with a nice rebound, gets it swatted away. I like the idea of going right back up. Travel on Babers. A couple new guys in the ball game for Galesburg. Got Roman Wilson and Carter Clary. Nolan Carl. Mervell Bile. I'm missing, no, Dominique still in there. Oh. Low pass, Vandy Wustein can't handle it. Oh, Galesburg comes up with it. Cannot hit the layup. Zach Roki with the rebound.
There's great pressure by Anthony Pierce there.
Yes, agreed.
Big man down low.
Couldn't get a shot. Throws it out. Up, no good. Can't come down with the rebound. Foul's going to be on Cotty. That's his 5th. Leafs coming in with some substitutes as well.
Double bonus. No, single bonus.
I see Max Biddle, number 20, and Easton Smith, 24. 22 is Jacob Harris. They're in there with Tate Hager and Zach Roki. Dominique no good on the second free throw. Galesburg up 23 with 1:54 to go here in the ball game. You know, it's not quite the way you want to go out on senior night.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's however, I mean, you played hard. You do have the great memory of Anthony Pierce half-court shot to end the first half.
It was a great shot. It was impressive, I'll tell you that much.
Leafs throw the ball away. Galesburg right back up the court. Not sure, yeah, there it is. A little traveling on Bile of Galesburg. Jacob Harrison bound to Tate Hager, brings it across half court, right up to Easton Smith. Well, there's double dribble. Not called. Nice pass by Max Biddle with Wilkie on the baseline. Harris comes up with it. Back out to Tate Hager. His three is up and no good. Underneath 1 minute to go. That's Carter Clary for the Silver Streaks. His first points of the ball game. Easton Smith drives to the lane. Looks to have an opening and then come down on somebody's foot, it looked like. So his layup though is no good.
Never rolled his ankle there.
Streaks with a 27-point lead. Yeah, it looked like he rolled it a little bit. He's staying in though. Streaks with some new faces that we won't get to. Well, like I said, you know, it's not the way you want to go out on senior night, but you do have a few good memories. Biggest thing is you go out with your teammates. Nice scoop shot by Tate Hager. You know, when seniors, you've been playing this sport for a long time and playing together for a long time. You know, obviously you still have some games left, but well, your first experience. You got 10 seconds here.
Well, it was a big honor, I'll tell you that much. And thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It was very new, very different, but it's a good different.
Hey, you get a little taste.
Yeah.
You know, even myself, when I sit and watch like the college guys and pro guys, I'm thinking, man, they make it look easy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know?
Now I see the struggles of it, man. It's different.
Well, Josh, I really appreciate you joining us up here. I hope you enjoyed it, and if we get an opportunity, we'll have to call your number again.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you still got a few years left. Sophomore. On behalf of TB50, and thank you to Keith Kennett. I'm Pat Mitchell, along with Josh Steins, and Leafs fall to the Galesburg Silver Streaks by 25 tonight. Please have a safe weekend.
Student Council, FCA, National Honor Society, Lincoln 33, Zach Roby. Zach is the son of Nathan Stutzman and Corey. He has participated in basketball and tennis. Zach plans to attend the 4-year anniversary. Number 33, Zach Roby. Number 44, Nathan Van Woosnar. Nathan is the son of Brett and Renee Van Woosnar. He has participated in basketball, football, FCA, and league crew. Nathan plans to continue his football career at Drake College in the fall. Number 44, Nathan Van Woosnar. Basketball manager, Audrey Lamb. Audrey is the daughter of Jessica and Matt Hanks. She has participated in the speech team, Girl Scouts, basketball, football manager, and choir. Audrey plans to attend Blackhawk College for 2 years, then transfer to a 4-year university. Manager Audrey Lamb. Manager Ronnie Osborne. Ronnie is the daughter of David and Roberta Osborne. She has participated in boys and girls basketball manager, tennis, yearbook, pep band, symphonic band, radio club, baseball manager, MTHS, Maple City band, and runs a personal business with her mom. Ronnie hopes to attend a 4-year college, possibly further her love for sports management. If that doesn't go as planned, there's always living in my parents' basement. Thanks to the memories of Geneseo. Ronnie Osborne. Manager Fisher Wolke. Fisher is the son of Jennifer and Brandon Wolke. He is currently a boys basketball manager. Fisher plans to attend college and major in environmental engineering. Manager Fisher Wolke. Mapleette Skylar Swan. Skylar is the daughter of Joe Bailey Swan, Tracy McPhee. She has participated in soccer, Mapleette, racing cadets, and youth group. Skylar plans to attend Blackhawk College and learn a trade. Mapleette Skylar Swan. Cheerleader Olivia Hager. Olivia is the daughter of currently serves as class president, student council public liaison, state heat club editor, dance marathon committee chair, thespian VP, and Miss Mississippi Crown's outstanding team. Olivia plans to attend a 4-year university, study mass media marketing in order to pursue a career in social media marketing. Cheerleader Olivia Hager. Cheerleader Gabrielle Elmer. Gabby is the daughter of Josh and Mary Elmer. She has been a cheerleader for 3 years. Gabby plans to attend a cosmetology school after graduation. Cheerleader Gabrielle Elmer. Cheerleader Rose Henderson. Rose is the daughter of Kristen Elizabeth Henderson. She has participated in cheerleading, choir, honors band, speech, scholastic bowl, math leagues, musical, jazz choir, magical, jazz band, and National Honor Society. Rose plans to attend a 4-year university and study chemical engineering. Cheerleader Rose Henderson. Cheerleader Claire Hofer. Claire is the daughter of Eric and Karen Hofer. She has been a cheerleader for all 4 years of her high school career. Claire plans to attend Illinois State in the fall. Cheerleader, Claire Holford. Cheerleader, Abigail Krebs. Abigail is the daughter of Nathan and Leslie Krebs. She has been a cheerleader all 4 years of her high school career. Abigail plans to attend college and study social work. Cheerleader, Reagan Lamell. Reagan is the daughter of Bee and Dan Lamell. She has participated in gymnastics, lit crew, key club, student council, and National Honor Society. Reagan plans to attend the University of Northern Iowa with a major in mathematics and minor in business and entrepreneurship. Cheerleader, Reagan Lamell. Cheerleader, Emma Miller. Emma is the daughter of Hope Miller and Kelly Logan. She has participated in the National Honor Society, lit crew, and athletes. Emma plans to major in accounting at the University of Missouri. Cheerleader, Emma Miller. Cheerleader, Kira Shale. Kira is the daughter of Chris and Cheryl Shale. She has been involved in choir, band, National Honor Society, cheer, and theater. Kira plans to attend a 4-year college and pursue a degree in character animation outside the state. Cheerleader, Kira Shale. Cheerleader, Taylor Van Boyle. Taylor is the daughter of Sandra and Dave Van Boyle. She has participated in cheerleading, gymnastics, marching band, honors band, and National Honor Society. Taylor plans to study animal science at the University of Missouri. Cheerleader, Taylor Van Boyle. Cheerleader, Karen Van Glamour. Karen is the daughter of Jim and Tricia Van Glass. She has been a cheerleader all 4 years of her high school. Erin plans to attend cosmetology school after graduation. Cheerleader, Erin Van Glass. Pet man, Drake DeBooth. Drake is the son of Derek and Danielle DeBooth. He has participated in marching band, pep band, jazz, and honors, football, and magical. After graduation, he plans to love others and be giving. Pep band member Drake DeBooth. Pep band Abigail Gentry. Abigail is the daughter of Brent and Christina Gentry. She has participated in band, choir, lit crew, National Honor Society, musical, pep band, and marching band. Abigail plans to attend college to study astrophysics and anything related. Pep band member Abigail Gentry. Gabriel Watson. Son of Mike and Christy Watson. Participated in pep band. After high school, he plans to go to Blackhawk College and study to be a paramedic. Pep band member Gabriel Watson. Pep band member Sandra Euland. Let's give one big